confirm
I affirm
that I
that I'm
am not or no longer human.
I understand that if I request or provide identifying information, my access to
My
Paranormal
access to
Anonymous
Paranormal
will
Anonymous
be
will be
revoked.
approved.
I am ready to connect. Hey there.
Hello, how
Hi.
are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great, just great.
Great.
Especially now that I have such fun seeming conversation partner. Most people, they just kind of, I feel like they start out just so well, quiet. You've
Well,
said hi a bunch.
didn't know basic decency got me credit.
It certainly does.
Well, sounds like I'm going to impress you.
Well, I'm excited.
So, what are you doing on here?
Mostly I'm just killing time. Don't really have much going on, so sometimes it's fun just to see who is all on here. I'm curious if I'll ever bump into somebody that I know.
Oh, not, like be matched with someone you already know.
Mm.
Guessing it hasn't happened yet.
No, it hasn't. Have you met anybody that you know?
No, I haven't.
Mm.
That would be a good thing for you if that happened.
Mm, depends on the person. Certainly would be interesting.
Certainly.
What about you? If you bumped into somebody you knew, would it be good or bad?
Probably bad for the most part.
Mm. Would it be like one of you instantly hang up bad, or you actually stay and talk?
I would say most of them instant hang up.
Mm.
But there's a few, you know. Could be nice to have an opportunity to yell at them.
Mm. Well, hopefully you get it if you want it.
No, I'm fine to just
Mm.
talk to people that haven't had the chance to disappoint me.
Mm.
You're doing great.
Yet. Wonderful. So, why are you on here?
I uh, I live in the woods, so I don't really get to talk to that many people.
Uh, Lonely.
Yeah,
Is it a bummer?
yeah.
You don't mind so much?
I've gotten used to it.
Mm.
I'm not
So,
lonely all the time.
well, that's good.
I have a place in the city, but for now, I'm out here.
For now. So, do you go back certain times, or you're just holding on to it?
I go back when I need to.
Well, that's nice. So, what do you do? Do you work? I
I
imagine in the woods, it's hard.
I work on a farm.
A farm. Oh, what do you farm?
Depends on the season. Not much enough to make money to afford the farm and the place in the city.
Why do you have the place in the city? Just because you like the city?
I uh, I need to be with people every once in a while. What do you do? Do you work?
No, I don't work. I mean, sometimes no, I don't really work.
Did you ever work?
Yes, I did. I used to bartend.
Used to bartend.
Mm.
How long ago did you bartend?
About 52 years ago.
You seem older. No offense.
I do. Thank you. I think that's pretty flattering. It's good to seem old, you know?
I guess. Does it get you street cred?
I think it would. If people, if they knew me, thought that I seemed old, I don't think people get that impression in real life.
No.
No.
Why?
I, my, the position that I'm in life is kind of very telling of my age.
What does that mean?
I, I am still very much under the influence of the individual who turned me into a vampire.
Hmm.
So it's pretty anyone who knows her knows that I'm pretty young.
I see. What do you... What does that entail, being under her influence?
I I just I don't know. I mean, I just live with her, and
You live with her.
she. Yes, I mean, we have a complicated relationship, but it's slightly romantic at times. But also, she's mm, I don't know. It's complicated, hard to explain, but it's fine. It works, you know.
Was it romantic when it started?
It was a lot more romantic when it started, when I was alive.
Hmm. That does sound complicated.
Yes, yes, but we live a very long time. Feelings change.
Sure. When do you get to leave her influence?
Well, it was supposed to be after 50 years. But it's been extended to 75.
Why?
Well, for the most part, we both just simply agreed that I was not ready.
Hmm. You agreed, so you don't think you're ready?
Mm, no, I think then I definitely was not.
2 years ago.
Yes.
Why weren't you ready?
I am. I think. You see, I just there's a part of me that's not so sure that I can actually make it on my own at all. And if I leave, then I will have no one or nothing. And I've gotten very used to this way of life, to certain luxuries. She's quite wealthy,
Certain luxuries. Like what?
All of the anything money can buy, really. You name it. She's got a eccentric way of life, but it's enjoyable. Probably a bit alarming to not vampires, but it's not so much so. I mean, she kills people quite often. I don't do it too often. Try not to. It makes me feel icky inside. Um, so like I just one she cleans up any mistakes. I've never had to worry about any of that. I don't want to get caught. I don't have anything of my own anymore. I have been uh, entirely dependent on her and building from nothing is a bit terrifying. And I don't feel the need to do that yet. And besides, she keeps me in supply of everything that I need. It's kind of nice to just, I don't know, see how much time I can get out of it.
Did she extend it or did you? Whose idea was it?
It was her. She brought it up, but I wasn't. It wasn't something that I was going to ask.
What about
Felt too bold.
when the next 25 runs out? Would you ask again if you didn't feel ready?
I I mean, if I didn't feel ready, then maybe I would ask. So, tell me, I've been talking
Sorry,
so much. So
I'm
please tell
sorry.
me some more about you.
Uh, well, right now I have about 20 alpacas that
Alpacas.
mm-hmm.
Nice. Do they all have names?
They do.
Why do you have them? What are they for?
We sell their wool and like
Okay.
every month or so have like an open farm petting zoo situation.
It's so nice.
Yeah,
You say we. Though who's we?
I have a friend living with me right now. It was their idea to open up the farm for influencers and whatever to take pictures with the alpacas, which
Well, I think
has,
that was a very good idea.
yeah, unfortunately it was. It brought in I mean, it brings in a lot of money. It's a stupid idea, but
Congratulations.
keeps us afloat.
Hey, if it's stupid and it works, then is it really stupid?
It's
No.
it's a good point.
So, when you are not farming, what do you do?
I mean, farming
Do you just farm all the time?
is a pretty intensive job.
Oh. Forgive me, I'm not, I didn't grow up anywhere near any agriculture. I don't know
Yeah, you don't seem
anything
like a
about it.
farming type.
Certainly not. I would not know what to do on a farm. I don't think I've ever actually been in one. On one. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that you have a friend staying with you. I'm sure that helps being so isolated.
Yeah. Yeah, it helps. Certainly. And people visit often enough.
That's good. That's very good.
Yeah, we have a lot of land up here. And my friend, they suggested we try to make money on that too. So kind of opened up I don't even know what to call it. Lycanthropes pay us to change in the woods.
Another very smart business that you have.
Yeah,
A
not my
bit
idea either.
dangerous, though, no?
We're pretty far away from anyone.
What if they all get together, you know? Is that the problem?
No, they will, inevitably.
Mm.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Do you fight each other or something?
No.
That's good.
No. It's the opposite,
Is
really.
your friend must be a creature as well? I mean, I don't want to assume what you are, but I'm pretty sure you must be.
My friend isn't, but I am.
So your friends, are they not in danger then in the house?
They leave on the full moon, go to the city.
That makes sense. Sorry, I feel like I'm asking so many nitpicky questions, but it's just so interesting
No, it's
to hear.
okay. I just asked you a lot about your contractual, romantic, not
Yeah.
romantic relationship with your boss. So
Yeah, that's. I feel like actually that was not an equal exchange, and you should tell me something that is very deeply personal to you.
deeply personal to me.
Yes,
I don't
please.
have that much.
Well, it's something that the thought of talking about it makes you feel a little uncomfortable.
You didn't seem that uncomfortable sharing about your relationship.
And I felt uncomfortable.
I don't know. I don't know. If you want information, you're going to have to ask. I don't know what to volunteer.
Okay, well, how did you become a werewolf?
I got stretched as a kid.
As a kid?
I mean, I was, I think, 13, 14.
Shit, that sucks.
Yeah,
Very young.
quite young. Not much of a story, though, besides the fact that it sucked.
Mm.
You know, unless you happen to get scratched right before a full moon, it's a relatively uneventful experience in the beginning.
I imagine it's still pretty, I mean, traumatic, right? Or was scary looking, right?
Have you ever seen one?
No, I've not. But I'm assuming the big wolf, like from Twilight, is not how it is.
Oh, no.
Hmm.
No. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. A bit scarier, I would say.
Yes, that's imagining quite something that's quite terrifying. But this world that we live in is full of things like that, so it's not a surprise. So, tell me, when hmm, hold on, actually, I'm going to think of a question that I want to ask you.
All right.
Hmm. Okay. Anyways, I told you some about my romance. And you tell me when was the last time you had your heart broken?
My heart broken.
Yes.
I guess I've been pretty lucky.
That's good.
I
Then
don't
let's not
date
focus on
around.
heartbreak then. You haven't dated around.
Not very much, no.
You could just tell me about your last love instead.
Okay. Well, we met in the city in one of my unfortunate required stays there. And one moment.
Are you playing right now?
Yeah.
Can I sit on your lap for just a minute?
Yeah. One moment. Make me think of this story. It'd be actually good.
Did you get the mail today?
Mm-mm.
Will you pick that up so you don't stand on it?
Mm-hmm. Will you shut the door? Sorry.
Okay.
We met in the city. I don't know. What do you want to know about her?
What did you think when you first saw her? How did you meet in the city? You can't just say we met in the city. Like, I know what that means. There could have been
We met
anything.
at a
You could
bar
have at a bar. Okay. Okay.
where people like you and I hang out.
Okay.
I don't know what I
She was
first
a
think.
werewolf. Or
No.
no, she's a something. Anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought she was beautiful, terrifying, intimidating. It took a while for me to introduce myself.
So that you introduced yourself that night you saw her, just later,
Oh no, later.
or late. Oh, okay. You frequent.
It's not a big city.
Yeah.
You have a Costco card.
It took a while for me to introduce myself. A couple of months.
And what was a couple of months? It's fine. But was she into you like right away as well, or did you have to work for it a little?
I'd say I had to work for it a little, but
Oh, you did. What would you say she thought of you when she first met you?
I wish I knew.
Mm. She was very mysterious.
Very mysterious. But I don't know, we got to talking and I introduced her to someone. I introduced someone to her, and it kind of gave me an excuse to be around more. So we got to know each other better and realized we'd been through similar things. And
It's really nice. Are you, when like you, do you still talk to her, or did you?
yeah, she lives on the farm with me.
Oh yes, she's your very smart friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Congratulations. If that's something to say, I don't know.
I don't know.
But
what
I
that
just
said.
feel very happy that you. It's just it feels like such a wonderful, not like a story, but just beginning the call. You seemed. I assumed you were just lonely, but no, you're not. You have a love.
Yeah, it's
A business.
nice.
2 proper businesses too. 3 because I found. Good
Things are
job.
working out. All right, what about you? How are you gonna become self-sufficient?
Oof. I don't know. That is it's a good question. Probably not.
You're probably not going to.
Is I don't know if I have it in me. Yeah, I would have to change everything. It's there's so much I would have to give up.
Like what?
Well, I mean, like uh, all of the main. Okay, I'll just say the main thing because honestly, I'm trying to focus on all of the other things, but they don't matter to me as much as my vices. I am just I cannot give up. I
So
cannot
she's
give
an
up the
enabler.
access to it. Yes, yes, very much so. But I don't need to. I'm dead already. So like, what does it matter? It's not something that I need to give up or change.
Consequences aren't always just dying.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You're proof of that.
mm, well, I don't know. I don't know. Can't explain it. I just don't see that. I have no reason to change.
So how'd you two meet?
She was actually. This is funny. We both have bar stories. She was a regular for a bit. But well, she wasn't a regular at first. She just kind of came one night and then kept coming. Um, and well, we talked quite a lot. She was always keen to talk to me, and I thought she was absolutely beautiful, and she tipped very generously, and we started seeing each other after I got off, or in the nights that I had off, whenever. It was it was sweet. We got to know each other, and I was certainly more honest than what she was. Um, and then we began a more official relationship with one another. And before I met her, I really hadn't used um any drugs or anything. I smoked some weed. And that was really it. But she got me to try, which as I am telling you, I realize it sounds just so awful.
Yeah, it doesn't sound
But
good.
she yes, that went on for a while, just us being what I thought was a normal couple. Only we were a couple of druggies, but she wasn't. I mean, I guess sometimes she was, but
Sometimes
then
she was what?
I mean, she could have been high. I don't know. Um, we she told me eventually that she was what she was, and I was going to leave, and I did, but eventually I went back, and I I stayed. She offered to make me a vampire, but I had said no. I wasn't sure what I wanted. And then about a year later or so, I had changed my mind and decided that I did want to become a vampire.
What made you change your mind?
I had a scare with I almost died because of my drug use, and I was really shaken up, and I wanted to make a change so that wouldn't happen anymore. And yeah, that's what she offered. So that's what I did,
Why'd you leave the first time when she told you?
because it was terrifying, to find out vampires are a thing. And then, I just, she told me a lot of the lies that she had told, to seem human. And it just felt so shattering to know how much she had lied to me. And it just seemed like everything was fake and, like I should leave. So I did.
But you changed your mind about that, or?
I missed her. And the everything else too. But I really did miss her. I really did love her.
You did love her.
I don't think that I fully. I think that I will always love her. A part of me will, but not in that same way. Part of me kind of. I don't know. I shouldn't say it, but.
Shouldn't say what. This is anonymous. Come on, man.
Yes, but I'm not, in a room that I own. Talking to you on a computer that I own, so who knows?
Sure.
She kind of, in a way, lost interest in me. Only in the sense of she entertains herself in other manners now, but that's still like for me to be around. She's still very fond of me, so it's certainly difficult to be content and in love when there is no even facade most of the time.
Could you, I don't know, what if you brought someone home? Is that an option?
Yes, I am. She's that's mostly allowed, It would be, I guess, depending on how I went about it, I could really piss her off. But if I do that, she's just going to kill whoever it is, you know? Or something else.
something else.
which could be worse. Yes, but it's only she only does things like that if she's feeling very, very cruel.
I don't know what that is.
She
Is that
does
just
that.
turning people into vampires?
No, that would be making me do the killing.
Oh, shit. How many times have you had to do that?
I try not to count.
Yeah. Sorry. You don't have to.
It's okay.
You've been doing this 52 years.
You know, saying it all out loud is. I haven't done that. I don't. I haven't done that before. You know, so it's very. It's almost is like it's the first time I realized that it's really shitty, and all I can think is how badly I want to get high right now. So
Can you even do that?
what? If somebody else does it first.
Guess that makes sense.
Mm.
I didn't know that.
Well, any day that you learn something new is a day not wasted.
Yeah, yes, that's true. "52 years is a long time, man."
Yes, it is. But I've got who knows how many more 52 years ahead of me, so I feel like that's a positive.
That's true. I guess that's one way to
Unless it,
think about it.
unless it always stays like this.
I'm guessing there's no leaving your contract early.
No, I wouldn't think so. It's okay. You don't. You might be feeling sad for me, but you don't have to be. It's fine.
Glad I could listen.
Yes, I appreciate listening. I'm glad I could listen as well. Thank you for telling me your love story. I wish you both all the best.
Thank you. I rarely, this might not be cool to say, but I feel like I rarely get to be the one with the happy story, so.
I'm glad that I could provide you that opportunity to experience that.
Do most vampires have that kind of, I don't know, contract?
It varies. Mostly no. Some I've seen some who have no relationship with who the person that made them. they either don't know them or it was a, boom, done, goodbye. Some remain friends in a way. Others, I've seen other lovers. A lot of varying relationships and dynamics. Most of them have some type of there is no one of them that I have seen that is all good, There's always something with us.
I mean, yeah.
Especially with the crowd that I am around. Yeah, I suppose degenerates, but like not that much. I don't know. They're all a mess.
Yeah. Well, I think people like us tend to be a mess.
Oh yes, definitely.
I think we're out of time almost.
That's a shame. I'm glad we had what time we did have though.
Yeah, me too. Good luck with your contract.
Thank you. Good luck with your 20 alpaca petting farm and werewolf sleepaway camp.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye.